Global Football League is adding these superstar X factors. It don't even matter what they overall is. They hand them out to a lot of these players now. All these players got to do is just reach their potential, wreak havoc. You need to tell me. These Elks, 3-6, got a superstar X factor off the defensive line. Well, I'm ready to check out. The last name of O'Connell, I believe. The third pick overall. I'm learning these draft picks now. And how about the Antlers? Up and down, I can say, but a very entertaining team to watch. And you got an old man over here running the show, Jimmy G, willing to bounce, looking to bounce back, should I say. And this big time divisional matchup. Man, I'm so ready. It's time to see how these boys get down. So we got 3-6 Rio Antlers, 3-6 Virginia Beach Elks, live from Virginia Beach. Let's get it. ReeceMustSee. ReeceMustSee TV, baby. Let's get y'all right. Game moving a little slow. Yes, moving slow. Okay. So good. Week 2. Great opening to Week 10.
What better way to start out the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. Maybe the visiting Antlers get a look at their head coach. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become 2 here. And on the opposite sideline, look at the head coach of the Elks. These guys making a long trip home from their International Series game last week, so not as much time as usual to prepare for this one. I'm Kate Scott. Along with Brock Heward, it is punter Jack Browning on for the kick. And we're off on EA Sports. Here's a return from the 7. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. Leading them out to veteran who started a Super Bowl back in 2020, Jimmy Garoppolo.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Setting them on the dive. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun. Here's Garoppolo. Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Garoppolo. Pass complete to Walker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. and that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On third down, Garoppolo. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. The Antlers now ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week. Well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them. Go and put a score on the board.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push. Get a good gain. Get some positive yards. Job well done.
Edwards getting it again here on 2nd. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, and gives to Hunter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Running behind center with Edwards. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Air it out on 3rd. It's on the in route. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down. Well, I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script. But if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And man, that superstar X factor to the help defensive line.
Starts from the 44. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Antlers and their running back about to get back to work. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards.
To make a wreck the game. There he is.
On the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
For those defensive players.
Here's Garoppolo. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results at first. The completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Quarterback, they feel probably going to swing.
Now an inside give to Carter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
They are looking better on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
They're trying to stay away from him. They don't let him get the boy had 5 sacks last
First
game.
and 10. Here's Garoppolo. Headed out right. And this one's too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Right now, make the record game.
Shotgun handoff to Carter.
He showed shot
This is going backwards. The defense all over that draw. They're going to lose yards. Third down coming up.
Yes, they've been playing soft so
Anytime you dial
far.
up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right
See what
there.
they're going to do now.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate,
Here he comes.
sometimes they can just
I knew he flashed.
He had the awareness to stop that drop before he
This
gets
game
started.
is a beast. I'm loving it. I ain't got to do nothing. Let Madden handle all this for me.
And this is why scouts
Why I
talk
need to
about
see
a
him
player's
perform on the
closing
field.
speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Blackwell now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
One punt return. Shoot. All these 32 teams. Just team defense and depth.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
You know,
line.
Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
So he must have a reliable tight end.
I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forces incompletion.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Taking a shot. This is caught inside the 15. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
This is their first game on my network this season.
Okay, ready?
All right, they look set now.
Have to
Here we go,
through
first
my
and 10.
nose. Shit.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards.
Stay soft.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
See, this team is
So
really
that's one
good.
quarter
Really good
gone
to
in
turn
a
this
battle of
season around.
NFC South rivals. Just 3-0 is our score. More from this one right after this.
Thanks, Kate. But no, these rivals.
On the set.
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
No.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
What's the flag?
And the Antlers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career
That should
interception.
have been a flag.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
This offense getting all set for this series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Garoppolo hits him on the out route. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
Brings up
Second down now, they need 7.
at the 25-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
They give to Carter, right side. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped, but can track it down for a loss on the outside. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Throw caught by his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Garoppolo to throw. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and long for him here.
Here, Johnny. Hold that ball.
That is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. start the drive with Edwards. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too.
No,
He's intercepted again. And he's making the house call here. It's a touchdown on the pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Man, let that boy off him. Hey, can't really blame Bennett, man. Trusted Tony, man.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point.
Oh, man,
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Antlers make it a 10-point ball game.
10, Elks nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. This offense making its way back out now. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch.
From the pistol, here comes Edwards. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Sticking with Edwards here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Bennett. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. More from Virginia Beach on the other side. First down from the 42. Bennett throwing here. Finds Edwards underneath. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now, another shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Bennett. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Bennett. Caught nice game left side. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Taken down right at the
First
line
down
of
run
scrimmage.
netted him nothing.
No
Here
gain
is
on the
2nd and
play.
10.
2nd and 10. At the 13-yard
On the ground, it's Edwards again.
Look out!
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
Ain't no bet.
Edwards
Ain't no bet.
scores. Touchdown, Virginia Beach. The Elks get their first points of this game just before halftime. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Elks cut it to a field goal game. Now hold on a moment, folks. We've got a player in some discomfort after that one. He's going to receive some assistance as we take a brief timeout. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. They've got first down here from the 36.
And the Rio de Janeiro first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they drop him after just a yard, 2nd down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Hey, hello? Somebody just hit my line on this number. You said what, bro?
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Blackwell now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First and 10 from the 32. The drive starts with a carry by Hunter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one is taken in by Tony. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's a handoff here to Edwards. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Bennett. Finds the in route, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Edwards on the carry. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Looking to throw, Bennett. And he sails that one over the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Bennett now to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal attempt. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the third.
Well, here we go. All squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap. Here's Garoppolo. Catch made by Carter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Number 6.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Running right, this is Carter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They run it again with Carter. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Carter again. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Bennett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's got a man left. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Running behind center with Edwards. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. Throw left side, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Secures this at the 17. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We're still tied 3-3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Oh, he
Quick
pulled.
throw, right
He
side,
pulled.
complete to start this drive. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, Garoppolo. Into the hands of Campbell. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking outside as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person.
Quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense ready to get going again now. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Offense to the line. Here we go. They go play action. Here's Garoppolo. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. And Pete Carroll was there. If he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Elks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Everybody out there.
New set of downs for him from the 31. From the gun, a give to Hunter. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
It's Edwards on the carry. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's another Virginia Beach first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
It's into the hands of Edwards. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal. Takes the handoff. Now to throw.
Oh, what?
In the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cougar 19.
They look to run with it. They're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on fourth and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Bracking for it, and it's good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed a lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Now outruns their offense to take over. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. We walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup, and that gives them a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Carter here from the gun. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Virginia Beach. Antlers down by only 3. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First down.
We are
A
trying
gain
to
of
sneak it.
13 yards. First down.
We are trying to sneak one and there's a big opponent.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
So
I
pushing
know
him
that
out.
completion doesn't
He
move
should
the
at
chains.
stay in.
I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He'll look to throw it. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Don't throw it away, baby. Trying to get it there.
Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Now an inside give to
Oh, he
Carter.
didn't get there. No, he
This
didn't.
defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. So 2nd and inches, they took their shot, Brock. They threw the football, as a lot of teams are going to do in that situation. But it backfires as the 3rd down run gets turned away.
You know what that effort creates, Kate? That creates that offensive coordinator never taking a shot again on 2nd and inches.
This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. The upright's 31
This
yards
one
away,
there.
dead ahead. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
This is what they got in their
They'll
team.
start the drive with Edwards. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Trying to set this up quick.
32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Setting up to pass. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Had it for a moment,
dropped
but a
it.
great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Caught quickly on the slant. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Drops this one off to Edwards. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Virginia Beach 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Bennett throwing here. Connecting on the slant. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that is good for a 1st down. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Hunter. And it's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're gonna take a timeout.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his 1st season. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're gonna take a timeout. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. This a 39-yarder. That one is good! And the rookie nails the game winner. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Elks are winners as we say so long from Virginia Beach.
Got one, handles offense, rolls, looks like it's still sticking around. Jimmy Green brought this spark a couple weeks ago, but it seemed like that didn't last too long. Oh man, around that 3-7. They ain't got too many chances left. If any, this man, they gonna be sitting on big global playoff time. Live on that ReeceMustSee TV. Let's get